Good morning, Alaska travelers. It's a little bit overcast this morning. I think they're expecting some rain today. I'm headed out from my overnight boondocking spot. It went okay until about 5 this morning. Then I heard a bunch. Oh, an eagle! An eagle! How cool is that? Wow! What a great way to start the day. Anyway, where this red van is here on the left, I camped just in front of that. And like I said, it was a pretty decent night, until about 5 this morning when there was a lot of traffic started up. I think I'm going to head back toward town. There's an area out near the airport. I may go there first. It's a road you can take that goes to a glacier out there. So I think I may do that. So this is the Valdez Glacier area. Let me pull up here and see if I can get a closer idea of what's out here. Glacier View Park. Oh, wow. Cool. Some little icebergs out there. So I'm here at Glacier View Park. I think this is actually part of the city's parks. I think you can get an idea, a little bitty, I don't call them icebergs, but chunks of ice that are broken off. And around the mountains. It's pretty nice around here. Well, good morning from the Valdez Small Boat Harbor. It's a little protected harbor off the main bay. You can see the mountains in the background, and can't really tell exactly where, but somewhere down along those peaks over there is where I stayed last night. It's pretty quiet this morning. All the fishing charters and the sightseeing boats, they've all gone out. So this is where they come in the evening. They do the seafood processing only. And you can see by this dock right there how low tide is. So apparently a fishing derby is a big deal here. Have an overall leader over here, 256 pounds. This week, 148 pounds. It's a pretty good sized salmon as well. This is something we don't see on the Texas coast at all. We just have hurricanes, not tsunamis. So sitting here looking at this map, you can see this red, yellow and red outline. That is what they consider two points of concern: evacuation line designated by the city and the maximum inundation line. Today's going to be a different kind of ride. I'm in Valdez, Alaska, and there really aren't any mountain biking trails here. So I'm just going to tour around town. There's some hiking paths. And down by the waterfront, and there's a path that actually heads out of town a little bit. So anyway, I'm just going to be pedaling around town. Nothing of significance. See if I just can't get a few miles in and get some exercise in. Now, they are calling for rain. I think around 1 or 1:30. It's about 11 o'clock now. It's actually quite cool this morning. Let's see if this is showing 61 degrees. Now you have to remember where I'm at. I'm at sea level, but as you can see from the mountains around me, they go up pretty steep, pretty quick. Walking around here earlier this morning, this is the main small boat harbor. This is where all the fishing charters go out. Lulubelle is one of the more famous sightseeing boats. We did that in 2014. Now, I thought those boats went out first thing in the morning, but apparently not. But it does look like they're all out now. Looks like a bunch of kayakers going out. Smells like fish. Let me just do this. It's only not even a mile. It's just a loop. I got my bear spray. And you can see the tide is still significantly low. I believe the chart I saw earlier said right just before 2 o'clock it comes in. It'll be at full tide then. Now if you can see the cars over here to the left, across the bay there, there's a hike bike path over there. That's kind of where I was headed. And I'll still try and get over there in a little bit. But we'll do this first. Woohoo, gained 48 feet. Now that's a pretty view. And I'm right back to where I started. Now I'm on the path. I'm right at 2 miles, so we'll see what I got. There we go, and a beautiful waterfall in that lush green forest. Always wave to the policeman. Duck over there. Look. All right. Kind of get an idea of where I'm coming from. And back in town. Got a ride under the arch. And here we are, back at the van. 10 miles. Certainly wasn't a difficult ride, but felt good to stretch the legs. A little bit of a wind coming back. And let's go figure out something else to do. It's been a pretty impressive day, wildlife-wise. So it started out early this morning when I left my site by the bay there. I had to drive around and make a U-turn and so I could head out. No sooner did I do that, I had an eagle fly right in front of me. I've got him on video, but unfortunately it's pretty small, but it was enough that I knew exactly what it was. And so anyway, that got my day started. So then I came into town. I mean, it's Valdez. It looks like Valdez, but it's pronounced Valdez. So I went into town, walked around, did a few things, got me a new, I think, Ray Troll shirt. If you don't know who that is, look him up. He's an amazing artist. Did a few things, then I decided I was going to go on a bike ride, so I went and found a place to park the van and did a 10-mile out, well, 5-mile out and back, so 10 miles total. They have a really nice bike path that follows the main highway coming into town. And so I did that, and then I tried really hard to find a good fish sandwich in this town, and nobody's got one. There is a restaurant that I remember us going to previously when we were here, but it's closed down. So that was disappointing. Anyway, I found a Chinese restaurant. It was okay. So I did that, and then I went back out to the, actually, before I even came into town this morning, I drove through the campground where I'm at right now. It's called Glacier View Campground. And just a little bit further up the road, there's the tail end, or the head of the glacier. A little bitty lakes, got some, I'm not sure I'd call them icebergs, but small floating chunks of ice. So I photographed there for a little bit this morning, and then I headed into town. And so then I decided that I wanted to go back out to the fish hatchery where I was yesterday, because when I was there yesterday I didn't record anything in slow motion, and there's just so much going on that you just don't see it with your eye. So I went back out there, set up, and I got some pretty amazing images. So I will be posting those sometime, hopefully in the next week or so. And then what else did I do today? That's about it. I topped off the van with gas. So tomorrow I'm going to head out. I have to retrace my route as far as Glen Allen, which is, I don't know, 130 miles maybe. And then I have to make a big loop around. I actually have to go back. Actually, not go back, but I have to go through Anchorage. I'm thinking of getting to Seward. So I just have to make a big loop to get back over that way. So that's my plan. I won't do that in one day. It's about a 6-hour drive under good conditions. At least that's what the maps tells us. And so that means it's a little bit longer. So I will probably go to Glen Allen. I may stay the night there again. I'm familiar with that area right now and know where I can stay, and the systems I can use there and get gas there. So right now I'm getting ready to do some more editing. And this is basically the setup that I have. Just using a laptop. Part of my problem, I've got a real good cell phone connection here, but I don't have Wi-Fi. I could do hotspot, but I'm trying not to use that. And so some of the things I need, I have to get online for, so that's why I'm going to the library so much. But I'm going to work on some videos here, maybe get them finished, get them updated, and get back on the road tomorrow. So we'll see you somewhere else. Have a good evening.